So, the cat is out of the bag. From what I and everybody else can see, the UK is not leaving the European Union on the 31st of October. There's been another delay. But what's even more hilarious, or in other words, frankly ridiculous, is certain Remain MPs' response to the chaos that they have allowed to ensue. So David Lammy in particular has become quite the laughingstock. He tweeted that because France was being allowed to dictate the length of an extension, Brexit wasn't really about taking back control, it's about giving it away, conveniently forgetting that he's the one who voted for the Benn Act, and he's the one that voted for the Letwin Amendment that essentially forces the UK to give away its negotiating power. The hypocrisy is real. But the question on everybody's lips is whose fault it is exactly. One of the main issues is whether or not Boris Johnson's deal is actually leaving the EU, and whether or not it's Boris Johnson's fault that we're not leaving the EU on the 31st of October. The parliament that we have right now, which effectively doesn't represent the people, has continuously voted to delay the process. Firstly, by voting for the Benn Act, and then by voting for the Letwin Amendment, which forces the Prime Minister to ask the EU for an extension. What I'm wondering is whether or not the controversy surrounding the withdrawal agreement bill in itself will be the undoing of Brexit. But you've got people like Nigel Farage and those on the Brexit party side that don't believe the deal is Brexit at all. If you ask my opinion, I personally do not think it's Boris Johnson's fault that we're not leaving the EU on the 31st of October. The prorogation of Parliament, threatening a general election, he's done everything he can, but it's this rogue Parliament that is stopping him from doing that. I mean, do you guys agree? Whether you voted Leave or Remain, whether you're Conservative or whether or not you support the Brexit party, I want to know your thoughts below. I'm Dominique Samuels, and this is my take on this week in politics.